talking unless y'all giving me land and 2,000 or more every week. You hear me?
I'm not talking unless y'all giving me likes, commenting, and subscribing. You hear me? Oh, okay then. Well, hey, bitch. I came to talk to y'all a bit about love and hip hop. Um, I feel like, of course, we're going to talk about Toya and the situation going on with her brothers. And I'm talking about Toya Johnson Rushing, all right? Regine's mom. So we're going to get into that. And that's not necessarily love and hip hop, but it toes the lines just a bit. But we are going to talk about that. But first up, I want us to go ahead and I want us to talk about Trina and her husband, okay? Her husband, whose name is Benjamin Curse, all right? He was recently arrested, from my understanding, for battery, but he was arrested for an incident that took place back in 2023. I believe it was over the summer of 2023. I guess this guy was crossing the street. Benjamin vehicle approached, and the guy's hand ended up striking the vehicle. Now, I don't know if he hit the vehicle, like, hey, dog, you almost hit me, or what happened. All right. But he's saying that his hand came in contact with the vehicle. And, yeah, so then they're saying that the man told the cops that Benjamin called out, and that is Trina's husband's name, Benjamin. He called out to the guy saying, hey, yo, come here, or whatever. Once the guy approached the vehicle, they had an exchange of words, or whatever the case was. He said that Benjamin grew irate. You know, he got really aggressive. Eventually, he trailed him over to a residence, a nearby residence, or whatnot. The guy also says that Benjamin approached him on foot, punched him multiple times, fracturing his nose. All right. Police later obtained surveillance footage of the altercation and determined the man's statement indeed added up. All right. After speaking to Benjamin, cops decided to go ahead and take him on in. All right. So he has been booked for battery. All right. Now I do believe they're saying that Benjamin, as the man was walking across the street, Benjamin approached the stop sign abruptly. I guess Benjamin must have hit his brakes later than expected. So the man thought he probably was finna hit him. So I definitely believe the man struck his vehicle. Right. And then what would typically happen? Okay, somebody will probably start cussing somebody out like, what you think you're doing? Don't touch my car. Da, 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 but child, I don't know. See, the man, I don't know. Because in my head, in all honesty, I'm like, now, was you saying some extra stuff? You know, or were you talking that big stuff as the victim? You know, the person walking, were you talking that big stuff that made him want to be like, okay, I'm going to see about you then? Because obviously y'all had an exchange of words, right? So part of me is thinking, did you give him extra like y'all was going to really get at some things? And so he wanted to get up with you so y'all could fight or something? Or, and not so much as or, but that's just what my mind is thinking. One, I feel like the victim definitely has some shit to say, and they had an exchange of words, and it definitely led to that man, you know, getting up with you and fighting you. But at the same time, I also feel like when you have stuff like that, sometimes a person, you know, a person that might be I'll say this. Sometimes when you're going back and forth with other people, sometimes it stops there. Once they get on to where they going across the street, like, yeah, man, da, 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 yeah, whatever, whatever. Some people are going to just keep pushing. They're going to keep going. They're not going to trail you. I do feel like that's where you went wrong. Okay. It's one thing for y'all to have an exchange of words, say what you say, whatever. The man felt like you was going to hit him, whatever, going on about your business. But you decided to go and trail the guy and then wop, 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 wop in his face and fracture his nose. You know, it does make me think that Mr. Benjamin is a dangerous man. I'm being honest. Those are just my thoughts because I'm also going back reflecting on the fact that you threw that damn water or that alcohol, whatever it was you poured on Bobby Lights. You had no reason to do that in my personal. It's like you could just be a normal person and then you'll just switch like that. So I feel like you're a person to not be trusted in my personal. And yeah, this whole you acting out irate, you getting real aggressive and stuff like that. I feel like you're a dangerous man. And I'm not saying he does anything to Trina because I do not know, but I just feel like it's giving him not to be trusted just a little piece, okay? But y'all let me know y'all thoughts, all right? Let me know your thoughts about this situation with Mr. Benjamin Curse, who decided to get into an argument with somebody After getting into the argument, he trails the person to a residence and then begin to lay hands on them. Okay. I do feel like it's a common thing that we hear, but it does not make it right. And some people are going to just have an exchange of words with you. And then once you walk off, they're going to drive off. Right? Unless you feel like you got something you got to prove or whatever. Then you're going to try to trail the person to the house and stuff. I feel like all that stuff can get real dangerous and get people in trouble. Right? I remember this story a while back where this girl, I think it was a black girl, white girl, whatever it was. It was some type of situation with a car. I guess the car cut one of the girls off. Or I think the white girl may have cut the black girl off or something like that. They had an exchange of words. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Girl trailed the young lady to her house, the black girl. And she walked, gunned her down in her yard. And I'm just like, now see, and y'all was young. Like, this was like early 20s. It's like, what the hell you doing? Have your exchange of words and go. Now, some people, they gonna pop you on the spot. We've seen that too. You get into it. Well, I haven't fully witnessed anything, but I've heard stories where there's been incidences involving traffic or whatever. A person get out of their car, have an exchange of words, and then somebody feels threatened and it's giving wop, wop, wop. So it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. It really could have gave my bad, man. I wasn't even trying to hit you like that, you know. But you feel so threatened because they struck your vehicle, and you're like, man, I hit my car. Da, da, da. Yeah, you had something else going on. I don't know what's going on with you, but it's given that you might have a piece of a temper or maybe need to get a little piece of anger management or something going on. Because between this story and you just randomly pouring some shit on Bobby's head when he did absolutely nothing to you, him not to be trusted in my personal, but good luck. Good luck. All right. Good luck to Miss Ma'am and that man. Leave your thoughts and comments down below. Okay. Let us go ahead, child, and we finna move on. So let's see. Next up, let's go ahead and talk about this mess of it all. Let's get into Love and Hip Hop ATL. All right. Let us talk about that. Now, with Love and Hip Hop ATL, there was a situation with what's her name? Spice Bambi. Y'all know that Spice was like working on her music or whatever the case is, and she was trying to put together some type of, I don't know, a compilation track or something with all the different people a part of the show. And of course she wanted Bambi to be a part of that. And it was weird because she was trying to put Bambi and Amy against each other or whatever the case was. Like, Spice gives real messy, real ignorant at times in my personal. She just be doing too much to me on the show. And the day that y'all decide to end her contract will be a day that I will not be upset. Okay? Because she is a Caribbean artist and she's gotten plays and she's been successful in that arena, she just go around SHI on everybody. And I do kind of feel like it's messed up just a bit because everybody got to start somewhere. Right? So I just want y'all to hear, because I can't play it, but I'm going to let y'all hear what Spice had to say. So let's listen to her.
To put out our song, I'm not going to. Bambi have 11 listeners on Spotify. Ooh, girl, I'm finna go. Like, no, what are we talking about here?
So what's happening in this scene? Bambi feels a way that Spice was trying to start some mess or whatever with the track or whatnot, trying to have them diss each other on the track, and that's not what Bambi was really trying to do. And so I guess her and Spice got into it for whatever reason, and Spice is like, Bambi doesn't want me to use her music, so that's fine. I mean, Bambi got 11 listeners on damn Spotify. And you got Rashida walking off kind of laughing. You got Scrappy that kind of like turned around. I don't know if he laughed or what. He just turned around and walked off. And then you also had Kirk that walked off trying to cover his mouth too, like, ooh. And it's like, calm the fuck down. Calm down. Everybody in that room need to calm the hell down. Y'all over here talking about her 11 listeners, but I also feel like at one point, y'all had less than that. You got to start somewhere. And she, you know, she trying to get her stuff up off the ground. Like, the lady got 3 damn kids that she got to manage and stuff. So it is what it is. But then I also think that Bambi can work on her music to identify like what your audience wants to hear. Okay. I think it's the style of music, because y'all know Bambi's from the West Coast. From my understanding, I think she's from LA or some part of California. So I think she does a lot of music from that arena. But and it's very different than what you get from a lot of female rappers. So I think she just need to find her sound or whatever that is. I don't know if it's that or if it should be something else, or if she has to just keep working and find that audience that enjoys that music. But all in all, I just feel like, why are you trying to SHI on this lady? I mean, I mean, Spice just gets on my nerves. So anything she does damn near pisses me off. But what Bambi does decide to do is she decides to, I can't show y'all this, all right? She puts the post up and she says, who's my biggest hater? Spice got 11 BBL. Scrappy got 11 baby mamas and $11. I'm going to just say the rest for another time. Don't save the rest for another time. Because in my personal, if you're going to call out Scrappy and you're going to call out Spice, who else was up there laughing was Rashida and Kirk. And in my personal, Rashida, you ain't been popping for a very long time. And your song, Put It On, Don't Make Him Want to Marry Me, just finally start doing something once TikTok came along. Now, I will say they got a lot of streams, all right? I did watch a piece of an interview that she and Kirk did. They got a lot of streams off that, and they made a cute coin, all right? From y'all talking about some Put It On, Don't Make Them Want to Marry Me. But let's not act like your music gonna go. Because it's not. Not like that. Not like I'm Rashida. I rap like Shawty Low. Shout out to K. Michelle. Okay? And rest in peace to Shawty Low. But girl, I feel like when Mama D comes for Bambi, I support it and I don't support it at the same time, because I do feel like Mama D, girl, you stay riding this girl. And y'all keep acting like y'all got information on her. And if you do, can you just leak it already so this can all make sense, please? Please and thank you. But aside from that, Mama D getting on her head top, and Mama D wasn't wrong when she's like, girl, it was other people there. Why you choosing to focus on my son? And I don't care then. I already hear people that, well, that's his baby. That's the mother of his kids. I don't give a fuck about none of that y'all talking about, okay? Because I feel like that saying could go both ways, all right? That's the father of her kids. That's the mother of his kids, whatever. But in this particular moment, because it's the only moment that I'm judging right here, I just feel like call out Rashida and Kirk as well. So Mama D says, I've been chilling out, but what I want this BIT to understand is you have Rashida and Kirk. They both made expressions on their face and walked out. But BIT, you chose to keep riding my son's zick? She says, why don't you worry about the information that he knows about you, BIT? Because I'm not going to keep playing with you. What I'm going to do is make sure that your life is absolutely miserable. If you don't fucking shut the up. Quiet down. I'm not going to play with you, BIT. I'm not. Because you see, unlike my son, I'm not finna play with you. It's like, girl, I don't know how many times Mama D said I'm not finna play with you. Only to keep playing. Let's keep going. So, there's another post that was made. Let me get that one up for y'all. So this is where Bam responds and says, a BIT who got a BBL before a hip replacement is talking again. Aren't you tired of swinging from my tampon string? Child, at Real Mama D, y'all ain't gonna do SHI. Shut the fuck up. Child, at this point, the fact that I don't see the line under the Real Mama D, I feel like she got Bambi blocked or something. But anywho, that's what was said. All right. When she said that originally, Bambi says, boo, boo, BIT, let's go. Let's go. You want to do it? Let's get into some things. Well, let us also get into more. So Mama D says, so now I thought you were still in your cage, BIT. But now I see it's feeding time. Somebody get his BIT a doggy treat to gum on. And y'all know they're constantly talking about Bambi's gums. So for her to tell her to get a doggy treat to gum on was hilarious. I'm not going to hold you. Very hilarious. So let's hear what Miss Mama D had to say to her.
Even a dog won't bite the hand that feed it. Me and my family have been kind to your dumb ass. You and your goddamn broke back mountain family, bitch. You're never grateful because you don't even thank my son for even bringing you on the show. And all this shit that my son has done for you, bitch, and this the thanks he get when Spice is the one that said what she said.
True.
And you dare to go against the throne of grace. See, that's what makes a dumb bitch a dumb bitch. Now you think you some big line bullshit. What you are, bitch, is a big linebacker. You wide back, yellow big giraffe walking bitch. And you'll never stand up to the armor of God. Nevertheless, the armor of the goddamn palace, bitch. And there you go, ho. There you go. Acting like a ho. Bitch, you so dumb, even a dog won't bite the hand.
Child, Mama D. That's too much there. She says, and the palace approves this message. Good night. I can't. So when Mama D told her to go get a doggy treat for her to gum on, Bambi said, my gum's strong enough to keep my teeth from sliding out, though. Child, when Bambi said that, I was in fucking tears. I literally was crying, laughing, because I remember when Mama DT flew out her damn mouth. Baby, both of them ladies was quick with it. It's been a mess. But I do kind of agree with Mama D at the end of the day. I do feel like some of that energy should have been directed at more than just, scrap. So this what he say, because he mad. He always mad at something, though.
Kid, when she talking bad negative about me, and she been doing it for years. She been doing it even when I was married. You know what I'm saying? So say one thing about my people, cuz I got something gonna like the. Hey, man, say one thing. You wanna be famous? You wanna be famous? Yeah, you wanna be famous. You been wanna be famous. You finally made it. You finally motherfucking made it. You finally made it, my nigga. To the big leagues. Huh? You finally made it to the big leagues, my nigga. You finally made it. So what you gonna do with it? Don't keep talking about scrap. Don't keep talking about scrap. You gotta find something else to do. Talk about who you with. Don't talk about me. I ain't trying to hear it. Because there ain't no reason to talk about me, my nigga. Ain't no reason to talk about me. You feel me? Don't talk about me. Find somebody else to talk about. Find something else to can do. Because I'm telling you, you keep popping like you that shit, and you ain't got no little skeletons out here. You know I know. And I'm Momma D's son, and I will blast it, nigga. Keep popping. Keep talking. Hey, man, I will blast them motherfuckers. I will blast them up on the internet. Not hurt nobody, but I will put some shit out there, because I be being quiet. I don't be trying to put no shit out about nobody. For what? I be trying to live my life. My happy little, peaceful life. Be trying to live. You know what I'm saying? Be on my own. But I'm telling you, keep popping. Keep popping. I got something for you. I don't give a fuck what you saying. Send them. I wish you would. Wish you would. Everybody got to come through. You feel me? Some motherfuckers are lucky and they blessed. They better be grateful. Come on. There's some people I just don't like and I never like. For real. Especially lying motherfuckers. Lying trying to get on in the game. Lying, want everybody to believe you so you can be a damsel in distress. Yeah, nah, fuck all that. I don't believe it. I never believe it because I was there, nigga. That's some shit that'll cause the whole play. I'll put that all the way on screen, nigga. I'll put your fake life on screen. We can show the difference between your real life and your fake life. Keep playing with it. Yeah, keep playing with some other, man. Talking about somebody fraud. Keep playing with it. Keep playing with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't even be understanding, like, if you go on that way, why you gotta say my name? Now, I'm not trying to say your name, cause you a whole nother nigga. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to even do all that. I'm just saying, like, leave my name out your motherfucking mouth, cuz. Leave my name out your mouth. Don't say nothing about me on your social media. Don't say nothing about me, cause in a minute I'm gonna block it where you can't say my name anyway. Cause I don't want you saying my name. I don't want you saying my name at all, cause I ain't gonna never say your name ever again in life. I ain't gonna never say, I put that on everything. I'm not gonna say your name on TV. I'm not gonna say your name on social media. I'm not gonna say your name on nothing. If we can agree on that motherfucking note, then we all good. You won't never hear me say your motherfucking name ever again in my motherfucking life. Just do the same for me, cause I've been chill on that. I've been cool on that. I've been chilling. I ain't been on here and ranting. I ain't been doing that. I've been letting, everybody get everybody live their life. I thought everybody was living their life. You want to put me in it, nigga. Don't put me in it, nigga, because it's going to be chop season, nigga. I'm going to chop some shit, my nigga. I'm one of them. Because I be trying to save people. I'm saying, my nigga. I be trying to save people, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Be trying to let me just stay away from it, because that's my, nah. All that, man. Because them folks don't give me the same grace. Motherfucker get on there and try to ruin how people look at me and try to say lies, all that shit. For what? Go live your life, buddy. Go live your life. If I wreck shop, man, crash out with y'all folk. But I'm telling you, better live your life. You better live your life. You better go on in the grace. You better shoot off to the stars. Because the shit I got on you, I put it on God. All my kids. I put it on God, all my kids. I come back with something. If I get involved, I come back with something. I'm crushing you. And I don't give a about the internet talking about, oh my God. Yeah, because they don't give me that. When motherfuckers talk about me, talk bad about me, they agree with that. They be right there with them. If it's a lie or not, they be right there with them. So I don't give a keep popping nigga in this zone. I care nothing about them kids when she talking bad, negative about me, and she been doing it for years. She been doing it.
Whew, Scrappy had a lot to say. I didn't even know Scrappy had that much to say. I thought it was just like a little 1, 2, 30-second whoop whoop. No. Scrappy had a whole lot to say. Listen, I don't know. I just feel like, listen, I partly agree with Mama D just a little bit. I do feel like, as I stated already, there was enough I guess shade to go around to everybody in that room. I also feel like this though, Scrap, what you waiting for? You keep threatening this information saying that you got something and you want to drop it. I say drop it. If you already on the wrong side and people feel like you wrong anyway, or whatever you do, they ain't gonna give you a chance for it, then go ahead and put it out there. Go and let us know. I don't know why you're holding it in to hang it over her head or whatever, but I feel like the most Scrappy could let us know is that she was cheating or something, and that's the reason why he started cheating. If he did cheat, you know what I'm saying? Or if he may come out and say, I never cheated, but I got proof that she did. She was doing this, she was doing that. Like, what else could you really say? You know? But I don't even know how I feel about him responding because I ain't really see what all he did wrong in that clip aside from turn around and walk off. I guess he didn't defend her as he could have and said, "Hey man, don't say that about my baby mama." He definitely could have said that, and I mean, maybe he said it after the clip went off, but he definitely could have been like, "Hey, you ain't even got to do it like that. Like, chill. Everybody got to start somewhere." Somebody could have said it in the room. I will say that. But I don't know. I guess y'all too scared of Spice. And he do got a song with Spice. I don't know. Maybe you want to keep working with her. I don't know. But anywho, y'all leave y'all thoughts down below on what Scrappy had to say. All right. Now there is a bit more. Let's see where we at with it. Because there is a bit more. So Spice decides she's gonna come out and say, who would have thought, quote unquote, 11 listeners would hurt so bad? I'm sorry, Bam. I was 48 listeners off. I could tell you thought you was a star for real, child. I got 11 BBLs. You got 11 breast implants, and you joined the line 11 times when God gave people teeth, bitch. Woo, child, I can't. I can't. Well, I will say this, y'all. I will say this. I do feel like Bam's teeth are not scarred like that BBL that Spice went and got. Just a whole mess. A whole mess. Let's keep going. So Spice's, I'm sorry, not Spice, the Scrappy's baby mom decided to hop into the conversation. And this I cannot support. I cannot support her hopping into this conversation when nobody was even talking to you and it really didn't have anything to do with you. And Bambi has a whole fiance, and I haven't seen him come out and say anything towards Scrappy at all because he's likely like, it ain't got nothing to do with me. She gonna handle that. That's on her. I ain't got nothing to do with this situation. I'm gonna let them figure it out. But if he really step out of pocket, then I'll step in or whatever. But it's just words on the internet. But aside from that, I just don't think she needed to offer her 2 cents saying divorced and then engaged to a new man and still worried about an ex-husband is diabolical. No, you being a baby mama, okay, not even an ex-wife or whatever it is, ma'am, you're not even his girl. And you jumping in the conversation is diabolical in my personal. I do a lot of SHI, but I can never be that pressed. But you're pressed now about a situation that has absolutely nothing to do with you. I really genuinely feel bad. Obviously, someone hasn't healed, and that would be Bambi, because that's who you're directing it at. But it also would be Scrappy because he's one that hasn't healed from it either. And y'all bugged out if y'all think a mom ain't gonna take up for their son every time. Ma'am, we're not bugged out. At times, Mama D is bugged out because Mama D does too much. That's a grown-ass man. He knows how to handle his own battles, and her being a part of that is only making things worse for the situation between the two of them. She's only making it worse. So what are you talking about? This lady is crazy. Right or wrong, I'm always going to ride for mine. Girl, and you know, I slick hate the blogs even reposted her, and you know what? And I hate that I'm doing it now. Let me make sure I remember her name so I can scale back because it's giving clout chase her for me, like doing too damn much. I just can't. I just ignorant, unnecessary, not needed. Thank you for your services. You may now go back in Groundhog Day. Okay. But anywho, child, that's what's going on with Scrappy Spice, Bambi, Mama D, all of the people over there in Love and Hip Hop. All right, y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments on that. But now we're gonna go ahead and move on to Miss Toya. Okay, Toya and Reginae. Y'all know they have their show, Toya and Reginae. I kind of fell off a few episodes into the season, so I would have to go back and catch up. The last episode I recall watching was when the sister got back with old girl and the family was out to eat and they haven't told Toya yet. I think it was after they did like a celebration for Walter coming home or something. So I kind of fell off of the episodes. I'll have to catch back up just a little piece. But the drama between Toya and her family has been ongoing for many a years. And I feel like that's because they expect more from Toya and Reginae because they are the stars of the family. And I just don't really think that's fair, in my opinion. I really don't. Just a month or so ago, Reginae was being snapped. Well, she wasn't being snapped on, but her other uncle Casey was going off on social media, calling her out for buying a watch for her ex-boyfriend and how much the watch cost and all of this stuff. And then later on, Reginae did come out and say it didn't cost that much. It was, I think it was a few thousand, but it wasn't as much as he said. But either way, I don't care how much it was. Slick, that's her money. She could do what she want to do with her money. What value are you really adding to her life? How are you showing up for her? What are you doing for her to where she needs to look out for you and support you in a certain way? Because being family with somebody it's not enough, in my personal. And when it came to Toya, I don't feel like Lil Wayne helped Toya a whole lot. I think that he allowed her to use his name, in my opinion, when it came to her, connecting with other people and being able to partner with what's her name? Tiny, to do a show or whatnot. I think he allowed her to use his name, I'm sure. But, a lot of baby dads, they be trying to like gag or, well, she was married to him as well. But a lot of the guys will try and gag order you to where you can't use their name. Don't use my name to elevate yourself or none of that. Right. But Toya was able to kind of use the name, but I don't feel like Toya really piggybacked off of Lil Wayne. Like, to me, I don't. I think Reginae may have done it more by making sure everybody know who her daddy is. When, girl, we have known who your daddy was since you was like yay high. All right, we've known before you about came into to know who the hell your daddy was. Okay, we been knew. But with Toya, I just don't feel like she really used that name a lot. I think she immediately entered the game to make sure we knew who she was, know about herself. At some point we got to know about her family a bit more. So I don't know. Maybe as her brothers, I know y'all want her to do oh so much for y'all, but it's like, I don't know. Maybe y'all should ask her, like, how did you shake and move in the industry? I know you didn't use Wayne a lot, or did you use Wayne a lot? Maybe y'all should just ask her process, how she was able to navigate, get connected with different people, and maybe potentially following her footsteps for yourself and make a name outside of your sister, and then become Walter, whatever your last name is, okay? So, anywho, I want y'all to hear what Walter had to say. So let's slide over here and get into Walter, child.
That really don't know what's up. My little sister got $1 million for that show. We didn't see that money, man. we was being real off the fact that we lost 2 brothers. Here it is. We got an opportunity. I know my little sister and them got to show her and my niece. You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be family because all of us fuck with each other, right? And we try to show these people where we come from and where we trying to go. How we didn't let this break us, how we use this to become something. That's what I went in and on. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I know everybody ain't there. They're younger than me, you know what I'm saying? I get it. I've seen a different world. I've been gone 20 years from my people. So you got to understand, all right, well, you're not like them. But they got to know that in that same token of me saying that, then they're not like me. So, but it's not to say that I'm on some bad shit. Like if I'm not so eager to put Beatty in her place because I feel like, that she's all right, what y'all want to say, she was gay or whatnot, or bisexual or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I don't condone that type of living, but at the same time, you my people, bro. I'm not about to give up on you. I'm going to wait till you get your mind right, you know what I'm saying? And when you come around, You feel what I'm saying? I know you're a good person, you know what I'm saying? But fuck, when you come around, whatever the reasons that you was messing with Mel, because she probably was there to listen or to console you in your time of need, like you can't control who you love, bro, and I get that. And I think that's all she wanted Toya to understand. It was kind of hard to come at you. You feel what I'm saying? Because for one, I know that you don't approve of this. For two, we already don't have a fucking real relationship to where we know each other. You feel what I'm saying? And you not the easiest person to talk to. And I'm already not the type of person to be. I'm not like Walter or Casey or Nita. You feel what I'm saying? That just speak my mind. Like, I'm quiet. I'm like how my brother Josh was. I'm not going to let you just drag for her, bro, when I see that. She changed her life, dog. She ain't running around here like she confused. And I'm not saying that nobody else in life is. What I'm saying is, if this is on her mind, bro, and she's trying to better herself, then support her on that. Be there for her beyond your opinion or preference. Be the sister. Like you saying you was starting this sister program. And it should have been about you and her like it was about Rain and Reginae. You know what I'm saying?
So it sounds like he's trying to say that Toya ain't cool with Beatty because she don't like Beatty lifestyle. And I'm kind of feeling like, I don't know if I fully believe that's the case, but, you know, I guess. And then if Toya, when they say that she's not the easiest person to talk to, I feel like it's because she probably hard on y'all because she expects more from y'all. But y'all aren't at the place to rise to the occasion, so you get offended with what she's telling you. And maybe you should probably get a therapist to talk to instead of talking to her. Potentially.
If you was going to show Nita, you should have let Nita go get one of her big sisters then, that she admire and run with every time she go to New Orleans. If you're going to say sister, it's not just about you and Beatty. If you're going to show Rain and Reginae and you want Nita to be here and she's here, but you still making that seem like that's an issue, then let Nita come through with Lisa then. Her sister that was there for her, that took care of us when my mama was in the streets bad. What about Shalene? Do you know about Shalene? Your aunt that raised us, you feel what I'm saying? That's can't even walk right now. Do you go down there and go spin on them people? You know what I'm saying? What about Janine, who helped raise you, who took you in when you was pregnant with Reginae? Do you go spin on that lady and tell that lady, I thank you, I appreciate you?
Maybe she
Like,
do.
there's a lot, bruh, that y'all don't even be knowing, bruh, that we go through, and that shit have to fall on us. So at the end of the day, y'all just gonna look at it like, oh yeah, that's Toya. Listen, it's easy to dress it up if you rich. It's easy to make it look good. It's easy. It don't, many people, 85% of the world is deaf, blind, and dumb, bro. Like right now, she going around saying all this stuff about her family, making her mama feel like she should have to choose sides between her grandchildren. And that's crazy shit. But that shit going around, she doing all that type of shit. And you know what's crazy, bro? I'm not even looking at it like it's a bad thing. I'm looking at it like this. You're giving me an opportunity to have to tell my story. You're first, without even trying to. It ain't like this coming from your heart that you're trying to give me a platform, like you got so many people fooled into thinking that she gave us a platform. If you understand how TV work or how this shit goes, it's about content, baby. We are the storyline. You can't give a storyline a platform. You're not giving me no platform. The storyline is what gives people, characters, a platform. This is the reason you got roles. The storyline is what birth characters. It don't go the other way around. You feel what I'm saying? So it ain't even about putting us in no position, bitch. Our story is what made We TV or BET say, yeah, man, y'all come over here. So that tells you that we must be of some type of value, right? But you the only one that get paid. Like, come on, man. And we be doing that shit out of love, and it's all good, bro. But calm down some. Bring it down some, bro. People that really don't know what's up. Like, man, let's just...
So that is what Walter had to say. Seems like he was trying to, slick call his sister out, talking about he got 1 million or she got 1 million from this show and they ain't really getting no money or whatever the case is. So Toya did come out and let me see. Or was this one after? Okay, so actually after he made that post, I guess Toya needed the love and the support. So her husband came out and he pretty much gave her support. And he says, Toya, this day was right after you lost your brothers. You were a wreck. We had dinner with your dad, and this is when y'all really started to repair y'all relationship. I remember this day so clearly. I held you while you were full of emotions, and I told you, I am here and I got you. This was years ago, and baby, nothing has changed. You're beautiful. You have done and do so much for people, and you are so fucking amazing. This is our chapter. Relax and live it up. Oh, I love that, baby. Okay. I love that. I love to see Toya loved on properly, especially after her experience in that relationship with Myth Hits. I know she thought she may have had her one, but I think that man was, in my personal opinion, bad shit crazy. And that's not only from the things K. Michelle told us about him, but also from what we kind of saw on the marriage boot camp. Okay, I don't know what he had going on, but you could tell that Toya was not being loved and supported properly in that relationship. And this may be very sad to say, but I remember she had suffered a miscarriage, I believe, while she was in that relationship with him. But the sad part is, I'm like, that could have been a blessing in disguise, okay? No, it definitely could have been. So now she has a beautiful daughter, Rainbow, all right, which is what they call a lot of babies, rainbows, after you have a miscarriage, okay? So very unique the way that she went about naming her Rain and spelling her name and everything. Super cute. And she looked just like her daddy. Toya asked the question the other day, like, who she look like, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to you, girl. I'm sorry. Sorry to that woman. That baby looked just like her daddy, okay? I think he's a really nice guy, stand-up guy. I like Red. I like Red, and Red has no problem with having the conversations he need to have with her brothers. I love it. But did y'all know he was like Faith Evans' nephew or something like that? He's related to Faith. But anywho, let's keep going. All right. So Toya came out and she says, listen, for the record, I don't decide what gets discussed on the show. She doesn't. You spoke to the producers, shared what you wanted to share, and that's what was filmed, just like we did. And yes, we absolutely say cut the cameras when things start going left. You have the right to do that too. If you didn't want to be on the show or share your story, you didn't have to. No one was forced to do anything. And for the record, everyone on our show was paid. Everything this man said in his rant is a lie. Okay. I've shared my trauma and vulnerable moments since I've been on TV, true. And I've grown so much since then. Of course, my story has evolved. The only thing that hasn't changed is the hate and jealousy from you all. And yet I still try. I know that's motherfucking right, girl. You do still try, Toya. And I'd be like, girl, why? At some point, you have to let family go. Okay. You have to cut them off. I'm sorry. You, at some point, you have to realize that you have done too much and God can take care of them better than you can. Like, you just gonna have to let them go, Bookie do. Gonna have to. Free them and free yourself. All right. She goes on to say, of course, my story has evolved. The only thing that hasn't changed is the hate and jealousy from you all, and yet I still try. I try to give y'all opportunities, a platform to share your music and your lives, but somehow it's never enough. Right. And it's always your fault. Okay. She said you had the best look on the show. Exactly. From what I was watching, it looked like he was getting the best look, but of course I didn't finish. I'm sure I'm quite a few episodes behind. She says, but now you claim that I exploited you. I know that's right, BIT. The look you had was the same one I wanted for everyone. You were never genuine. From the first day of filming, you were already trying to connect with the network to get your own show. You've been a snake from the start, and that's the part that hurts the most, because after coming home, I really thought we turned a corner in our relationship. I do wonder, how is that being a snake, that part, for him wanting to connect to do his own show. I think that I don't think he should be looked at as a snake. I think because see, in my opinion, Toya, you have the status to where whether he's a part of your show or not, it's not going to hurt you, in my opinion, right? I'm not behind the scenes. I'm just giving y'all my opinion on the outside. So I think, yeah, go get your own show. Go do your own thing, so that should things not go right in the way that you want them to go, you can't blame me. You can only blame yourself and that network and those producers for anything that go wrong with your life, your story, whatever. So yeah, let them go and figure out how to get it on their own so that you don't continue to be the point person for their success or anything like that, unless you want to and you desire to be that person that they always have to look to and say, oh, Toya, thank you so much for doing this and that. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have, unless you want to always be that person. But I just feel like let them go off and do their thing. So if you want to connect with the network, that's what it's for. Ain't nobody finna just be on no job and just not network. Connect, try and get to know more. Yeah, go do that. Go do that. Okay, so you really see how this shit really go. Go do that. Okay, then you can have yourself to blame. Don't bring me up. Right? They need to start identifying who they are outside of you. So let him go do that. That ain't being no snake. Okay, and if that's what you want to call it, let him slither on. So he can figure it out. All of them. She says, you've been a snake from the start. And that's the part that hurts the most, because after coming home, I really thought that we turned a corner in our relationship. Your whole role on the show was fake for the cameras. And now I know once and for all, you never genuinely rock with me. And that's the sad part. Toya, you're going to have to let them go, baby. You can love them from a distance, love them from afar, but you're going to have to let them go. But let me tell you another thing. All of these antics and what y'all doing, all it's going to do is secure another season of Toya and Reginae, and then we're going to have them all back on the show trying to sort out their family issues, this, that, and other. We about to see this same shit all over again. Whew. Try. If y'all ain't advancing, girl, let it go. Like that, let it go. It's too much. Let's get into more. Because I thought this was the video where her husband comes out and pretty much mocks her brother Walter, okay? $1 million and I didn't get paid, ? He says, I'm done. I need my money by Monday or I'm suing. Toya says, I want my million too, babe. What $1 million at? Let's hear what he says.
Coming to y'all, man. Y'all already know I don't be with that internet stuff. I don't be with that back and forth. I don't be doing stuff for the gram or looking for no attention, validation, or likes, or none of that. I'm a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard any interviews. I'm just hearing stuff here and there. I haven't listened to any interviews or anything like that. But, I heard something today and it was disturbing and it hit me. And,
this part, I don't think he's trolling here.
I ain't really want to wait till I get home. I just wanted to address it on the internet. So I hear today that Toya got $1 million for the show. And didn't pay me. No, all right, let me say, I'm not saying she didn't pay me, because every single person on that show I'm coming to y'all, man. Y'all already know I got paid. I mean, I seen the contracts. Everybody got paid. Like, that's a fact. Like, ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But how you get $1 million and you ain't tell your husband? Because when I sat down and saw the contracts and stuff, y'all hit me with red. You're doing such a good job this season. The budget is this.
No,
we would love to pay you this, but we can't because the budget is this. We bring in other people. Boom, boom, boom. All this stuff. And you showed me what you made. I saw your contract. I even see the deposits. I even see the deposits coming in. So you playing in my face, Toya. You're playing in my face. Because those deposits don't equal up to $1 million. So you got to be getting cash under the table. And Rick, you got to have something to do with it. We TV or whoever, you got to be paying under the table. Because the stuff that coming in that house is not $1 million. So stop playing with me. I paid. I mean, I seen.
I can't.
How the hell you gonna make $1 million and I make that show? I make that show. I fill the seats every week. It wouldn't be a show without me. You should change it to Toya, Reginae, and Red. I've been popping. I've been popping before you.
I'm screaming.
In New Orleans, Kevin Hart, my friend. You want me to call him? In New Orleans, I took you to the show. We backstage at Kevin Hart.
I cannot.
I don't care you spent $10,000 for courtside seats to see LeBron play. 2 people LeBron talked to on the sideline. Me and 2 Chainz. At the party, Brian come through, walking through with security. Where he stop at? My section. Brian, what's up? This Toya, this Brian. I know Tyler Perry. Friend. She my sister. She my sister. I know people. I've been popping. I made that show. And you gonna get $1 million and don't tell? How the hell you gonna make me?
This man is...
Yo, I'm a real nigga, man. I don't even be doing this for likes and all that stuff and hollering at the phone. I don't be hollering at no phone, man. I don't be hollering at no phone and none of that stuff. But you got me messed up. For real, Toya. I'm telling you. And I love Toya to death. That's my wife. I love her to death. I'm going to ride for her. I'm going to crash out about her. But $1 million? Rick, we TV. In the words of 50 Cent, I need my money by Monday. How the hell you going to make $1 million and sweep that under the rug and don't, like, I'm seeing the receipts. I'm seeing the wires. Where's the other money, Toya? Where's the other money,
Toya? Where's the other money?
A whole meal? Yo, stop hitting me talking about hang my phone up and all this. Oh, I ain't on live? Oh, this is a video. Damn. Tell me.
They say, I ain't on live. Chai was giving straight trolling the brother. But listen, this is what Walter had to say. Let me see. Walter says, oh, Red, bro, it's called chess, not checkers. But thanks for the promo. Nice vlog you posted on YouTube. But I guess that's what Casey meant when he said y'all won't push us off of love. But y'all will be quick to benefit off our trauma and pain. I get it. Honestly, though, pimp, you got more issues to worry about than focusing on the truth and receipts of the show. With all due respect, gangster, I love you both. But this ain't for the show. The cameras are off, and this is how, and he says, and this is now real life. I'll respond with the truth only. Enough is enough, and I'm woke. Been woke for a minute now. Sorry if I can now see. Hashtag destroy and rebuild. Hashtag son of Mary. Hashtag free Jalen's. J Lions. All right. The truth hurts. Ask me if I care though. Lions and Legends. Go get it. I guess this was his album, but I don't know. I think Walter and them be spooked by Red high key. Okay? Because, I mean, you know, I think he gave an answer because he needed to give an answer for social media because he the one that got this stuff started. But I feel like in the presence of Red, the same energy he giving, he wouldn't give necessarily. But that's just my opinion. All right? But yeah, y'all leave y'all thoughts and comments down below. I just don't feel like she should be the one that's forced to have to carry y'all so far. I think he was doing right if he want to connect with the networks and get his own show. Go on, do it. See who gonna watch it. Make your name outside of your sister like your sister made her name outside of Lil Wayne. I see absolutely nothing wrong with that, and I don't see how he would be a snake. I see him being only a snake for benefiting off of the opportunity that you've given to him, and then for him to turn around and make it seem like you are the problem. Like, that right there is messed up. But to go off and want to start his own, I don't think anything is wrong with that. But, you know, that's just my personal, all right? We got into quite a few things today. I want you guys to go ahead and leave your thoughts and comments down below about everything that we talked about. I'm Jami, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And, of course, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
Tell him I preach to the choir. Stand with my feet to the fire. Give all the glory to God. Stand in the midst of these haters. I'm silent. Nobody can stop me. Just gotta check in my notification. Them numbers hit like it's a praxis. Cash died at the ATM. And the ATL, they done made a gym. I've been kicking doors like the ATF. Got them trying to clone me like ATL.